It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Seahawks and the Chargers.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Southern California. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Walker with a grab, left side. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a big 6 and a Charger TD. Here's Walker to start the drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Curtis. And this one puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
2nd and 4. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. For Kidder here, it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And some room to work. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great... Now a play fake here on first down.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's going to keep this again.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A big play there for L.A. 61 yards.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. These two teams all tied after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Off the play fake. Curtis. The quick slant caught.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Curtis to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket, They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
From 3 yards out, and the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Second and 2. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Straight ahead, Walker. About 3 yards there to the 27.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on the quarterback because they have to throw all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Steps away, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
Inexpensive run, feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Working with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on first down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Chargers... They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bass. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Check right. One check. Opposite. Three. Check six.
They'll look to throw again. Wheaton with a catch right side. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Off play action. Curtis. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll decide to keep this once more. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
Now, I like that he knew that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Curtis. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Back to throw. Curtis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Eddie Pinheiro on now. This one from 35 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. And they picked up right where they left off from the first half. First drive. They'll
run with Walker to be
there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back to Walker on 1st down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks! From 6 yards away. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Off the play fake. Curtis. He'll buy some time right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Curtis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 17. He finds his man complete. It's Lamb. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off play action. Curtis.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
On 3rd down, Curtis. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensive.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 37. 12 yards there as they move the chains. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. This is Walker. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second and 6. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So they'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go with the keeper. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Credit there goes to those guys up front.
Certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT. Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. And we have free football. Overtime, here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
Throwing to start the drive. Curtis. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Well, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Curtis. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 33.
78 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. On 1st and 10, Curtis. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Curtis. open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back to throw. Curtis. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime.